Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on? Welcome to the Mark and Will Show. Yours truly. Will is in the building. And T-Rock, what's going on, Travis? How you doing?
Doing all right, my friend. How you been?
I'm doing all right, man. I can't complain, man. You know what I'm saying? Done had better weekends. Let's say that. But other than that, man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Martin Luther King Day, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. So
Yes,
that was
sir.
good like that. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, man, you know, it is what it is, and we're gonna cover
Right.
everything and just going back
Living
and
life.
forth. That's what you gotta do.
That's it, man.
We hit that
That's
half
it.
century this year.
Man. You didn't
Yeah.
have to bring it up like that.
Yeah. Hey, I might as well.
Might as
Come
well.
on. Come on, man. It is what
Cheers.
it is. Cheers, brother. All right, so let's see. How are we gonna rock and roll? Let's rock roll this way. So yesterday the polls came out for the players of the week. So make sure you guys go on the page and vote for the kiddos. It's 10 on each, 10 boys, 10 girls. It's high school. You know, the thing about it is everybody's not going to be on it, so don't get upset. Now, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to go ahead and nominate. You know how to reach us, man. We everywhere. So on messengers, as far as Facebook, all that stuff like that, Twitter. So you can hit us and nominate, but best believe it needs to be for the whole week. So, you know, not because Travis had 47 points one game and only 2 the next, or no stats. You can't even do a stat. Don't do that. It's not about that. Only time it's based on one if they only play one game. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. So definitely do that. Feel free. We love it. Please do. Do it like that. But, you know, like I said, narrow it down, Trav, because, you know, doing all kinds of stuff with the page, so that's more time consuming
Right.
and things like that. So it's like, hey, you got to cut it down and see what we can get. And so we're gonna miss
Exactly.
some. We're gonna miss some. We ain't gonna get everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. It is. You know, that's life. Everybody can't get a participation trophy and stuff like that. So you know, we'll see. So go ahead and vote. And tomorrow, actually, dang, that day just throwing me off. That day's throwing me off. So tomorrow we will reveal our players of the week. So be ready for that. And also we got a banger show on tomorrow, man. We got some good ones tomorrow. We got Twan and Don D gonna join me tomorrow. So that should be fun. We'll
What up,
preview some NFL things like that because we got an interview on Thursday. So definitely, let's see real quick before we move on. What's up, Coach? Coach talking about my Ravens are on the upset alert based on home teams losing. But best nah. Only one team lost. Home team lost. And we'll get to that shortly. There's only one. Yeah. A big epic one. So, Coach, I don't know what you're talking about. You must have been watching them. You must be watching something else. How's it going, fellas? What's up, Dondi? What's up, Famo? Niners. Look, Niners played this week, so you know they coming out the woodwork. They chilling. Them and the Ravens, both of them. So you know we getting all that.
You know what?
We getting
Going
all
to.
that. I love it. Better take care of business. Believe me, I know. Where you need to find us at Mark and Will Show, everything, X, Facebook, TikTok, You Don't Stop, Instagram, YouTube, the gaming channel. We got the Players Club, which is a group, which is over 10,000. We got the Mothership, which the Facebook page was over 10,000. Make sure you do that. X is over 7,000. So please continue to follow, subscribe, share, like all that kind of stuff. Big time. What's going on, Trav, man? You know I always got to get an update with you with wrestling, my brother.
Oh yeah, man. Just basically everything as far as WWE, man, everything's just gearing up for the Royal Rumble. Liable to see some surprises, some people, you hope to actually come back to the WWE. They invite, stuff like that. Um, and on the AEW side of things, my man MJF lost his title to
Mm.
Big Samoa Joe. Now there's rumors out there that he might be his contract might be up and he might be leaving the company. Don't know if he will or not, but if he does and he actually goes to WWE, that's huge news.
Okay.
Because with wrestling you got ebb and flows, right? You got your
Right.
good years and you got your bad years, right? Nothing wrestling's never been consistent. Now that they're owned by Endeavor, I think it's going to be a lot more consistency
You think so?
and
Why is that?
yeah, money.
Mm.
Vince is not the only one paying people now. You know what I'm saying? Vince
Okay.
McMahon, he's not the only one. You have a whole company behind you paying, so that allows you to bring in some of these high superstars and pay them outrageous amount of money to beat them, get beat up on TV.
Right. That
Yeah, you know
part.
what I mean. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's the Royal Rumble especially, man. I suspect there's gonna be a few surprises. There always are. So, like I said, that's gonna be the January 27th.
Dundee said in Triple H. Triple H.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff. So look, check us out. Coach said he was actually sleeping. Yeah, you could have slept, Coach. I know you work hard and stuff. Some of us had our weak ass teams that was playing, so we couldn't sleep. We really wish we could have. You know what I'm saying? Laura Lewis, how you doing? Thank you for doing them double stars. Let's see. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Go Ravens. Hey, for you Ravens fans and for you 49er fans, for you number one seeds, we're gonna preview them games on Wednesday, so tomorrow. So you guys make sure y'all bring that energy, comment what you think, all that kind of stuff. And it's gonna be a heavy loaded show. So make sure, because on Thursday, I got a basketball coach that pretty much people ain't talked to yet. High schooler. Yeah.
Nice.
Making deals, making moves, big time. All that kind of stuff. And also, real quick on that one, you high school players, you ballers, shot callers, you all states, you 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars. Holler at us. Quit playing. Y'all know nobody does it like us. There's a lot of people that try to. And that's okay. That's a good thing, because the more coverage you get, the better this is. Because that's what we doing. We building up our platform, you know what I'm saying? And beginning of last year and stuff, we had about 2,000. Now we got over 10,000. So just slowly building and doing what we got to do to get your sports journey out. But y'all know nobody does it like us. Quit playing. For real. Quit playing.
Come on.
Quit playing. All right, so look, let's get you guys caught up on the NBA. How you like that? How you like that screen back there, man? That's smoke, buddy.
It's
That's
dope,
smoke.
man.
That's
I was
smoke.
sitting there, it's catching my eye every time. It's just like every time it comes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So look, check this out. Scores from yesterday, Martin Luther King Day. You had the Cavs 109, Bulls 91. The 76ers beat the Rockets 124 to 115. Mavs beat the Pelicans 125 to 120. The Magic beat the Knicks 98-94. Pistons with a win. Oh, snap. Must be a Detroit thing. We're going to get to that. Big time, 129 to 117. The Hawks beat the Spurs 109 to 99. Grizzly beat the Warriors 116-107. The Heat beat the Nets 96 to 95. Celtics beat the Raptors 105 to 96. Jazz blow out the Pacers 132 to 105. Lakers win against Thunder. Good win, 112-105. Today, January the 16th, we got a game that's going on right now. You got the Nuggets with a 5-point lead over the 76ers. Kings and Suns later on tonight. Thunder and Clippers, 10 o'clock. Standings real quick. Let's do it this way. Divisions, let's go. Eastern Conference, you have the Boston Celtics with a 5-game lead over the 76ers. In the Central, you got the Bucks with a 4-game lead over the Cavs and 5 over the Pacers. Pacers, Helderbrook, whatever, he's hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hurt. Southeast, you got the Heat with a 2-game lead over the Magic. Is Penny playing? Is Shaq with them again? What's going on? I love it. Western Conference, Northwest, you have the T-Wolves with a 1-game lead over the Thunder and the Suns. Well, I'm taking back the Thunder and the Nuggets. The Nuggets, man, you better go ahead and knock them out. Quit playing. Pacifics, you got the Clippers with a 2-game lead over the Kings, a 4-game lead over the Suns, and a 6-game lead over the Lakers. I'm not even gonna talk about you Warriors. I don't know what's going on. Southwest, it's tied, man. You got the Mavs and the Pelicans tied big time, and the Rockets is hanging around, only 4 games back. Any team stand out to you that you didn't think, man, that was gonna maybe do anything? Even though we know that we get into the All-Star break, and that's when after the All-Star break, everything rocks and roll.
You know, I watch some NBA, and you know, I just kind of catch social media wise on what's what. You know what I mean? And so, is there a team that I'm kind of struck? You know, Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Be quite honest with you, Orlando, because I know that, I mean, they got what, Suggs on the squad, and you know what I'm saying. They're actually not too terrible. Now, you know, it's long season. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I mean, plus for Detroit to get a win, you know it's a long season. You know what I'm saying? They're
That's
bound
sad.
to get a win. They're
That's-
bound to get a win.
Well, you know what? That's sad because they got talent too on that team, bro. You know, so you know
Right.
it's young talent, but you know you get and
Yeah.
I know Monty's there, but
That's the
jeez,
problem.
Louise,
It's young talent. It's young
yeah,
talent.
yeah, you got to get some of them Grizzly veterans.
Right. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? They ain't got it
well,
up here yet.
With a little bit gray in their beard.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't thought about nothing yet. You know what I mean? They
Right.
still fresh. Yeah, but
Right.
they got to get it up here, man.
You right about that. What's up, Shannon? How you doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening,
What
sis.
up, Shannon?
Let me see. Mike said, is it even or did you leave an R out? Irvin Eversole balling out of Hauser, Kentucky. Hey, tell him to get at us. And I hope balling for real. He better not be averaging 5 points. You know, come on, man. You got to get a little bit more than that. You got to get more than that. But nah, Mike, go ahead and, you know, tell him to go ahead and get us or somebody, you know, we can contact and try to set something up. Coach P, where you? I'll be in Indianapolis this Saturday doing a quarterback. What's going on, man? You're gonna have to give us that scouting report afterwards, man. What quarterbacks we need to know about, man? For real. What's up, D? What's up, sis? Good evening, fellas. That's what we're talking about.
Hey, what's up, D?
Let's go. All right, so switching gears like we do. Boom. Let's get into some women basketball real quick. We had some games of the local teams that played, and let's go ahead. Let's do it this way. We're gonna start off with the higher one who just actually moved up to I think 12 in a poll and 13 another, something like that. Let's go ahead. University of Louisville women basketball 83, Wake Forest 62. Started out sluggish, like they really wasn't respecting their opponent, but turned it on and took care of business. They was led by, let's see. Well, hell, man, you know, it's a balanced scoring attack with this team, man. They had 6 players in double figures. Harris, 10, Cochran, 12, Taylor, 11, Kiki Jefferson, 10, Carey, 12, and Russell, 10. I love that Russell's coming on.
Yeah.
She's been there for a minute. She's played for the Canadian national team or whatever, so you got to be able to play. So she's actually doing some good stuff, and that's another bullet in the chamber for him. So I love it.
Yeah.
Take care of business. You can't take anybody lightly. Wake Forest is 4-13, and coming in the game that's 4-12, so you really wasn't paying attention to that. But Coach Walls, Coach JP, I'm gonna get you on, JP. I am. I gotta shoot you some dates. You told me. Shoot you some dates, you'll come back on. I definitely will. I haven't forgot about you. Man, what's your thoughts on the other team, brother?
I like them. Man, if they could ever put a full game together, dude, it would be amazing. But yeah, I like them. You know, especially that balanced attack, man. And I tell you, man, there's a between Marissa and I think
off the bench,
Lily Love.
Love.
Lily
Yeah, I was
Love.
going to say that's my girl, Love. up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like this team could really make some noise, but they got to put it together for a whole game, man. They look great for a quarter. Then the
Right.
next quarter, you know what I'm saying? It's like every other quarter they look great, and then they try to pour it on in the end. You know what I'm saying? They could, and what they're the only undefeated team
The ACC.
in the ACC. It's not going to be an easy feat to keep.
Nah, heck
You know
no.
what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So with this team, they just got to put it together, man. Like I said, they on the defense, and you know what I'm saying, that I ain't got no issues with them scoring. The ball's gonna go in the basket. You know what I'm saying? You got at least 7 people that can outscore in double digits. You know, you got double digits coming off the bench.
Right.
You gotta lock people up. You know what I'm saying? And when you see what happens when you don't lock people up, that's you know what I'm saying, with the especially with that UConn loss.
Right. Oh, well, yeah, I think a lot of stargazing on that. I think you had a lot of players that wasn't used to playing at UConn, and we got to put a lot of that pressure. But it's a good learning experience. And my thing
Yeah.
is that defense will get rocking and rolling because Jeff Walls preaches that. So by the time it's over with, the year over with, they would be one of the best defensive teams. Because it's just knowing your role and knowing you trusting your teammates and stuff like that. And then Jeff Walls is a hard coach to play for, but the end result is great.
Right. And they always end up loving him when it's all said and done.
Oh yeah. Everybody like to be coach hard. If not, then a lot of them don't do anything anyway.
Right.
Speaking of not doing anything anyway, and love
Segue.
Louisville. Wait a minute, Louisville. Real quick, Louisville love is the only love that I love. All these other people's last name loves I can't stand. Let's see. So South Carolina, the number one team, that's why they number one, had an exposition game against Kentucky, 98-36. We had a dunk in the game. Not, I mean, a fast break dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, like Brittany Griner was sitting there by the rim and they just give it to she. You know what I'm saying? No. It was a steal and she takes off and dunks it. And what was mind-boggling to me is that the Kentucky player had an angle. You could have fouled her. You was jogging and allowed this to happen. This rarely happens in women's sport, basketball. Now, has it happened? Yes, we've seen it. Lisa Leslie, Brittany does it all the time. Brittany does two-hand dunks. You know what I'm saying? That. So, and then we had the basketball player from Stanford. No, so we see it happen, but you have an opportunity to make sure it doesn't happen. And you was jogging and letting this 6'3" player get her legs underneath her and gather the ball like it was a dunk contest. I'd have yanked her ass right out right then and there. But no, I mean, that's the problem. Kentucky falls to 8-10. South Carolina, we know what you're dealing with. Patty, who is the star player for Kentucky, decided she wasn't gonna play. She had 2 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3. I mean, she didn't. You can't have her not showing up. She's a double machine for him, right?
Exactly.
I mean, thank goodness for Tyler off the bench with 13. Otherwise, man, you take them 13, they be looking at 23. That's disgusting, for real, man. And we horrible. Know, don't get us wrong. That's the number one team. We know that's the number one team, but you still got to show up. Yeah. You get effort. Effort is everything. You can get beat by 20, 30 and be like, okay, well, I know they was trying, they was running. You up there taking pictures.
For real, that's preseason score.
For the gram. They beat you like they beat that one, the 110 to the 10 type stuff.
They took pictures with them after the game.
Shook their hands and like, hey, can we get it for the gram?
That selfie.
Man, that's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing, dude. That's for real. I mean, and really should have had 100 points, but because when they bring in they subs, they 5 stars.
Right.
they the real deal, and they trying to get some points, but they didn't get there. But I mean, wow. I thought Kentucky turned the corner a little bit, after they played Louisville, even though they lost the defense, they was listening. A lot of games was close. They won some. And don't get me wrong, guys. we're not saying that South Carolina should have lost Kentucky. It's about effort.
Yes.
It's about effort, man. You know, and no such thing as more victories on her, but at least look like you care.
Right. You scored 36 points.
I mean, South
I'm gonna
Carolina
leave
didn't
it
even
at
have to
that.
score. They didn't have to score a point in the second half.
No.
They had
At all.
46 at halftime. I mean, it was like it was over
Not
with
even
already.
straight defense.
Yeah, yeah, like we done. We're done.
Uh,
That's cool.
Terrible.
All right, so
Horrible.
let's get into some more depressing news. Um, Now we'll see because you got a lot of people got different angles on this. NC State 89, Louisville 83. Louisville fell down. Well, I think it was 12-0 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Did enough and actually came back, took the lead in the second half, and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? This is the crazy thing about this, because if this team was let me NC State 89, Louisville 83. If this team was playing hard like this in the beginning of the season, besides the Texas game, people can be like, okay, they trying. They look like a team. They got no big men except for Brandon. All the other guys is out. You know what I'm saying? Hurt. One ain't coming back, but two ain't coming back. And then the other one, he's injured. Core four. So it's like, it is patchwork. You just got White back, but they still look like a team. They don't play no defense. No defense. We all offense. We all offense. But if you was trying to me like you are doing now, this looking like a team, then you have a leg to stand up. Well, I'm not. No, don't get me twisted. Not saying that will save people's job, but it looks better when you can say they haven't improved. They have improved after 15, 16, ever since, I don't know what, 4 games ago, they look, you can see something. They got that big win in Miami, all that kind of stuff like that. And you can see, okay, they a little effort. They trying, they doing this. He's making moves. He's even coaching. You can see him intensity, which everybody was saying, because the beginning, he was talking about nothing but love. I guess that's the key word for today's show. Nothing but love. Nothing but love.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he must have went into the office with his boss, and his boss probably said, I'm going to tell you something, dude. If you don't make some move, you may not make it to the end of the season, because you can see him coaching harder as far as emotion-wise.
Right.
We didn't see all that stuff. He's up in Brandon's face and get him pumped up. You didn't see. It was like, So, man, what's your thoughts on this game and this the state of the union type stuff for the program right now anyway?
I feel it's a shame that you had to go to, 7 scholarship players to get to this point. I think being that they have to play with 7 scholarship players, you're playing at a point of being desperate. Which is, I don't mind that they play desperate if it gains results, right? I feel, they know they don't, they need them. And so I feel like they're playing a lot harder because they have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, I'm glad they're playing harder. I'm enjoying the product a little more. Right. Because it's not one of those situations, at least, past couple of games or so, where you look and you see, okay, we're down by 12 and then we're down by 18 and now we're down by 22. They're actually playing and they're, it's almost like they figured it out.
Right.
I'm not saying that they have. I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
Wow.
So it's a lot more enjoyable to watch.
Okay.
So, but, otherwise it's not, honestly, I'm off the ilk, and I don't care what happens, because none of this is going to save KP's job.
Oh, I'm with you. I don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. I'm just saying that you will have more butts in the seats if you was taking care of business like this. And meaning effort.
Right.
Effort.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This was
Yeah,
all
that's
effort.
it. That's
And
it.
that's what they and it seems I don't know why they're giving it now. But it seems like they're giving it now because I mean, for lack of a better way to say it, they have to.
Well,
There's
I
nobody who. First of all, here's what I don't understand, and I'm hoping that you and the Mark and Will Show Nation can explain this to me. Why are you starting Hershey Miller and the Donalo, but they only play like 3 minutes, and you don't see them for the rest of the game until the second half, and you start
that's
them
that
again?
that's that NBA. That's that Luke Longley. You know what I'm saying? That's that when they used to put people out there at the beginning for the tip off, and then all of a sudden they sit on the bench. I get you. Now I have the problem with Donalo. He should not start at all. Now Hershey, I think that's more to contain old boy. Tyler, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, you got to do this, and that's a shame that you got to do that because you actually could just move. You could actually move. What's his name? I can't even think his name. I'm getting brain freeze right now. You could actually move Sky back to the point like he was,
Right.
and then do it that way. So you don't have to do Hershey. You don't have to. But I get what he's trying to do with him. But Donalo, like, why is not Caleb Glenn or Williams starting? For real, because Williams is becoming a lights out shooter. He's comfortable. He know what he's doing. The dude,
When he puts the ball up, I'm like, oh man, that looks good.
looks good.
and I didn't go in, but
and Caleb is coming the glue guy. You know what I'm saying? Getting rebounds, doing all that kind of stuff. So it's like, first of all, Donalo should not be there at all. Not on no scholarship. Come on, bro. Like, he couldn't crack the rotation with Miami, dude. For real, for real. He wasn't getting a sniff. So I don't know what that was about. That was ridiculous. And then is Okorafor coming back? Let's get that, because he need to get in there, and then because then you have a chance to spell Brandon properly.
Right.
Because I don't want to see Caleb 6'6" against a 7-footer. I mean, that's not even fair for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't. God bless Dennis. Hope he's getting well and do what he's got to do. Take care. JJ's shoulders been banged up for a while. So, I mean, it is what it is on there. But you got other dudes that you can go ahead and rock and roll with. But I'm with you, Donalo. I don't need to see him out there. And I don't need to see Zane out there at all.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think about Hershey. He goes out there, and you can see he plays hard.
He plays hard.
You know what I'm saying? He plays hard. Now, you know what I'm saying? Do I mind him coming off the bench for get somebody to breathe? No. He doesn't bring anything, but you don't necessarily have to worry about him turning the ball over much either.
Right.
Because he really doesn't handle the ball a whole lot anyway.
Right.
But at least that gives a guy, but for, to start makes, kind of logistically no sense.
Well, that's
he just now figured out how to take time out.
Well, that's to me is just to prove a point that you gotta. He's practicing hard, so he's trying to send a point to Tyler, like, you're gonna have to bring it in practice, because otherwise you have him looking like what's his name from last year? Once you leave, I'm done with you. Once you leave, I forget all names. Y'all know what I'm talking about at Arkansas right now. L. Ellis. Because that means no one is my backup, and I can do what the hell I want to. And that was one of the problems that he had, because he was stubborn with that transfer portal, and then it allowed stuff like that to breed. L ain't doing a damn thing at Arkansas at all. So
No.
So I'm not ashamed. I'm not mad at that, because you can still mix and match, and I get you, but you can still control Ty in a way.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna need Sky quit turning the ball over, man. He's a turnover machine, bro.
Yeah.
I continue to watch that kind of stuff
He dribbles too deep.
and try to
And
make
then
fancy
sometimes-
passes and stuff, but ain't that there. Like, I can see a triangle of defenders right there. What was that going at?
Exactly. Dribbles too deep, or sometimes even before he gets that way, they poked it away. But yeah, he's trying to do too much. It's just
Yep.
play within the game, play within
Right.
the game. Because when
Uh,
you do play within the game, you actually do something.
yeah. We're not saying you're a bad player. You're a good player, but you got to rein it in, bro. You just like you said, doing too much.
Exactly.
Speaking of doing too much, this was a good game, and I didn't put overtime because this actually was in overtime. I actually watched this game. Buzz Williams. See that Duke can coach. His personality and everything sucks. We know that. But Duke can coach.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes, they do things. And thing about it is they was 10-5. I mean, they was 9-6 going in the game. Got this win and all this kind of stuff. Great win, big time. To withstand that talented team, that talented roster of Kentucky. But I'm gonna need Bradshaw to get more than 0 points in 6 minutes. You supposed to been lottery pick. You supposed to be 5-star lottery pick, right? DJ Wagner, Reeves balled, Shepard steady like always. Missed some free throws. He hit some free throws, sent them in overtime, but missed them in overtime. Dillingham, like that. I mean, that combination of Shepard, Dillingham, Wagner, and Reeves. I don't know too many better in the country.
True enough.
That's for real. That's real talk. And I know some of y'all don't like to hear that, but that's some real talk. That four is deadly. But
Yes.
but if they lose, it ain't gonna be because that unless they panic in the big moment. But it's gonna be the Bradshaws, the Mitchell's been solid, the Edwards who ain't giving you nothing, Burks and everybody else. Like you got to give something because even though y'all balled, you gave up 59 points to two players, to two guards. So somebody's got to play some defense. And they thought that Wagner was being that guy, but he gets in foul trouble, too much reaching and stuff. But Kentucky lost. You know what I'm saying? They dropped to number 8. They number 6 when they go to number 8. Real quick, man, what's your thoughts on this Kentucky team?
Yeah, I like they're a good team. You know what I'm saying? I think great guard play. Stuff like that. I think this loss has proven and hope to a lot of delusional Kentucky fans that, they're there's no true, dominant team.
True.
Because even you can get beat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously there's always the, there were 6 teams that got beat by unranked, you know what I'm saying? Teams
Right,
and blah, blah,
right.
blah. But you were one of them. You know what I'm saying?
But that goes back. That shows true to your statement, though.
Yeah, exactly. You were definitely one of those people. Now, Kentucky's always a good team. They're always a good team. You know what I'm saying? But you just you don't know what you're gonna get ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when they play, so I don't. You know what I'm saying? So you already got people saying they're gonna win the championship before the season even started, which never made any sense to me. But
Are you surprised?
I'm always surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Are you surprised with that? Because wait a minute, let me ask you this: was this a UCLA fan? Was this a Louisville fan that said that about them, or was this a Kentucky fan that said that?
One of each. Well, not UCLA, but
No. I'm talking
non-Kentucky
about
fan.
a non-Kentucky fan said that Kentucky was going to win it all.
Yeah, that's because I think I can't even remember what team he liked, and quite frankly, it was work thing, customer that work thing, and I can't even remember the team that they actually followed, but he was convinced that Kentucky was good. And I just looked at it, and I have to be polite.
That's the
So it's
same.
like, yeah.
That's the same person that's at the University of Louisville game with the Louisville stuff on, but when Kentucky comes into place, they got a Kentucky shirt on.
Yeah,
Don't fall for that hype. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. I
Good
was like,
team. It's a good team, but this is a good team. But this is okay because it's learning. It's learning. It doesn't matter until you get to that March and you get that stuff clicking. All this other stuff is bullshit. Somebody's going to
Right.
get hot and win it all. So you're good. Don't worry about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Learn from it and keep moving. I mean, that's the whole thing. Yeah, dude talking about I'm a Kentucky. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Good one.
I have to be nice.
No, we all got to be nice. You got to play the game. That's life,
course.
right? All right, so first game we got Texas 45, Browns 14. We're gonna go through these real quick because we got some questions that I want to go Travis now to go ahead and go back and forth with on this particular game. CJ Stroud is CJ Stroud, man. I mean, dude's nice, dog. He had 3 TDs, 274 yards passing. Singletary 66 yards, 1 TD. Nico Collins, probably the most underrated receiver, 96 yards, 1 TD, 6 catches. Joe Flacco, 307, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Kareem Hunt hasn't showed up all year, 1 TD. What's your thoughts on this game, man?
CJ Stroud is exceptional. He's very exceptional, and you know what I'm saying. Obviously, it didn't hurt to have the people actually catching the football. But that kid, man, he's unreal. You know what I'm saying? To be this advanced already, man, is insane. You know what I mean? So, great game. I actually enjoyed watching this game just because of him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a huge Browns guy, but I was just like, watch. I got a feeling this kid is just going to light it up, and he did. I was like, wow, because that's actually my first time watching him play.
Because a lot of times a lot of times your team may be playing though too. You know what I'm saying? So
true enough.
To be honest, so yeah.
Yeah, it was exceptional, dude. Dude is wow. Wow, he'll put it on you, man. It's great.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
Wow.
You know, because basically a lot of the people thought, well, this is going to be another Ohio State quarterback type stuff. Dude is nice. Dude is a passer.
Yeah, he's very much so.
He's a passer.
Very much so.
Yeah,
he puts it in there, man.
Yeah, he's nice, man. So congratulations. The Texans take care of business against the Browns. The Browns had a #1 defense. And I'm gonna tell you guys a theme of the NFL, the wild card weekend, blowout city. Pretty much. That's all I'm gonna say.
Much.
Blowout city across the damn board. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. We got somebody scream. Chiefs 26, Dolphins 7. Oh, I got you.
Yes, sir.
The Chiefs take care of business in -31 windshield, all kinds of stuff, but they used to it. See, people think the Kansas City is warm. It's not warm. You know, it's Midwest. Come on, stop playing, right? So they take care of business against the Dolphins, 26-7. You have Petty Ice. Fitting. 23 for 41, 262 yards, 1 TD. Isaiah, how you say his name? Pacheco,
Yes.
89 yards, 1 TD. You had Rashid Rice coming out party. 8 catches, 130 yards, 1 TD. And you can say, well, no, he done had a good season. No, when you do it in the playoffs, it's coming out party. That's the real. All that other stuff don't do it in the playoffs. Playoffs. That's when it matters. So he took care of business. Tua, 199, 1 TD, 1 interception. Mozart, 33 yards. Hill, 62 yards, 1 TD. The Chiefs, what you like about it, what you thought about it, go ahead, Chiefs fan T-Rock.
Well, obviously, I like the fact that we won the game. I like the fact that we were able to, even from the first game, really, we basically took Tyreek out of the game. You know, he was not a factor in the game whatsoever.
0.
And I'm saying, so that was a good thing. The only way I can see us continuing this, because our defense is crazy right now. They're very good. But the only way I can see us winning anything is we can't be in the red zone that many times and not score.
True.
You know what I mean? So that's something that's got to be fixed, and we're still dropping balls. I mean, Kelsey dropped a ball? Are we really? This is crazy.
Don't get me started on that. Please don't.
Yeah. But anyway, we just got to we have to score more in the red zone. All those field goals are nice, but you know what I'm saying, but they're all chip shots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right. You know,
we gotta score.
Well, you know, to me on this one, once I heard that it was -31 wind chill, you know what I'm saying, I knew the Miami Dolphins were going to show. I'm sorry. Even if you was born in, well, y'all played in, if you played more than 1 year in Miami compared to all that stuff when it's, man, you ain't trying to, and you know what? In Miami, we got some brothers that are Miami fans. We love y'all.
Oh yeah.
Buck, Bump, Ray, all you guys, we love it. We love y'all. But y'all knew it was a problem, right? Because the weather. But they had an opportunity to host a game if they would have beat the Bills. That's all I got to say. So, two of them, I mean, it looked like it was going to look to me.
Right.
And Miami's a good team. They had a lot of injuries. On the defensive side of the ball. Big time. Go ahead, Travis. What you going to say?
No, I was just saying I heard a stat. I guess it's now 0-11. That, you know what I'm saying, that when they play in games under 30 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something wild like that, bro. For real.
Yeah.
It was something wild like that. And that's why I was like, and that's why I was like, okay, they in trouble. Like Dre said, let's say the sports card is raw. They was giving $50 tickets. Yeah, because they were trying to get people there. It was too cold. People was pulling out their beers, and as soon as they crack it open, it was frozen.
Exactly.
That let you know.
I was heard about some they had their beers and they were like literally bursting open because it was so cold.
So cold.
They had to take them to put them in the cooler to warm them up.
Right. Now that lets you know, coolers are cold.
You know.
Did y'all hear what Travis said? They had to pull it in the cooler to warm it up.
That's insane.
Let that make sense. All right, let's go to the next game real quick. Because like I said, I got some stuff we need to go ahead and answer. So like the next game, good googly goggles. Shit. Packers spread love all over the place. 48. Wow. Cowboys 32. Cowboys were 16-0 the past 2 years at the cribs. That didn't mean shit. The only hosting team to lose. Now let that go figure, right? Let you chew on that, right? Okay, so Jordan Love, magical, efficient, 16 for 21, 272 yards, 3 TDs. Aaron Jones has owned the Cowboys before this game, and he continued with the daddy papers. 21 for 118, 3 TDs. Romelo Dobbs, who, whatever, 6 catches, 151, 1 TD. Dak Prescott threw 60 times. 41 for 60, 403, 3 TDs, 2 interceptions in a chase mode. Doesn't matter. Tony Pollard, don't know why you still on the team. 56 yards, 1 TD. CeeDee Lamb, 110 yards, whatever. Michael Gallup, 103. That's the most you done had in the last 5 games. Jake Ferguson, 93, 3 TD. Okay. All right. For you people who do not know, who is the Cowboys fan among this Market Wheel crew? So we say crew because we got a crew. We got a stable of people who come on the show. That's the team. It's me, yours truly. First of all, Coach Quinn, was you too busy interviewing for jobs? This is the worst defense I've seen in my life. Dudes was wide open, running routes wide open. Wide open. When the TV people got to scan this to try to get a defender in the shot, like what was going on? Like there's no way Quinn was like ready for this. Like it's like, dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? Wide open, couldn't stop him at all. I mean, it's something crazy. Like the first 7 series they had, it was a TD and only 1 punt type stuff. It was bananas. They could not stop, couldn't hold water. Dak Prescott is Dak Prescott in the playoffs. And I'm saying that because you made some ill-advised passes. The defense is not giving up big plays, so you got to take the under routes. And when you throw under routes, you got to hit them where they need to be hit. And why are you trying, Jair Alexander? He's one of the most physical DBs. So if you got a little dude on him, he's gonna crush him. Pick. Then you come back to another pick. This silly stuff. You got no running game. Let me say that you got no running game. On the defensive side, you had no linebackers. Dallas Quinn is too busy trying to. Dan Quinn is too busy trying to freaking make linebackers. I mean, make safety linebackers that you do in college. No. Because if I'm an offensive lineman that's 6'7", 303, and run a 4.8, and I got this little ass 6 foot, 200-pounder safety that's playing linebacker, that's an easy run. Then you wonder why you can't stop the run. Then you got Curse, another skinny hybrid. Like go get linebackers. So you got nobody can stop the run. The DB, like I said, that defense was ridiculous. That was the sickness shit I ever seen in my life. Big time. And it wasn't this close. It wasn't this close at all. It was so bad that the 49ers in the second quarter started scouting the Packers. Now, they weren't going to face the Cowboys because that was the 2 seed, but they knew that the Packers were going to win, that they started scouting them. And I got a question later on that and all that kind of stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't going to get on that one. What's your thought real quick so we can go to the next one?
I mean, you said it all, man. I was going to let you speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
I got 20 more minutes. I had to cut myself off.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was going to let you speak on it, dude. Like, yeah, I watched this game, and I was just like, wow. I did not see this coming.
The only team to lose at home. The only team. And it was the only team that was undefeated for past 2 years. Yeah. That's sickening. All right, let's go. Lions, Tigers, and Birds. Oh, my. Lions beat the Rams 24-23. They beat their former quarterback. They thought he was going to come in there. Like a lot of people thought that this was going to happen, that Stafford was going to go ahead and take care of business. He didn't. Lions stand up. Lions actually get to host the game that they was crying about because the Dallas cheat them or the referee cheat them. They get to host now. Big win. Dan Campbell. It's something about a coach with structure, something about a coach that people want to play for. They're going to go hard. And this was a tough game for them. First of all, you got Goff, Super Bowl, went to the Super Bowl, but nobody trusts him. Nobody. Right. They talented. They still young, and they took care of business. Goff, 22 for 27, 277 yards, 1 TD. Montgomery, 57 yards of TD. Gibbs, 25 yards rushing, 1 TD. St. Brown, who's got to be one of the unknown heroes unless you play fantasy football. 110 yards, 7 catches. And Stafford, 362, 2 TD. Kyron Williams, 64 yards. Puka, man. 9 catches, 181 yards, 1 TD. Tutu Atwell, a TD. What's your thoughts on this game?
We have been talking since we been on here about exactly what you said when you started talking about this team, which was something about playing for Dan Campbell. You'll run through a brick wall for this man.
Big time.
And so, you know what I'm saying, it was like, you know what I'm saying, beginning of the season, you can definitely see it. Middle of the season, it was just like, all right, what the fuck's going on? And then at the end of the season, you know what I'm saying, you're seeing it again. Which is, obviously, the time you really want to turn it on anyway.
Right.
So, St. Brown he's ridiculous. And the fact that, they're getting him open enough to get these balls and make these plays, man, it's pretty awesome. So, I'm happy for the Lions, you know what I'm saying? They need this.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying, not just as an organization, but as a city.
Sports Cars Raw. Don't you got his brother on y'all team? Y'all got the weaker receiver. Because this one is, unless that's the same one who you got rid of, I hope not. Because I know he's got a brother or two in the league. So I hope that, and you'll definitely be able to talk about it, Dre. Which so y'all got one on y'all team too, right? And that's definitely not the one who's balling out of control. But hey, hats off, hey, to the Lions. Rest in peace, pops. Your team is rolling. Let's see. Let's see. Speaking of rolling, Bills 31, Steelers 17. Bills jumped on them early. Held water, was missing everybody. Injuries started rolling up. The kicker, the punter, all kinds of stuff. It always happens. You were basically 21 nothing, then you try to kick man, this punt the ball. And it gave Steelers life. Steelers was breathing and all this kind of stuff. But this, and me, Trav, I'm always harsh on Josh Allen because I be seeing him do some silly shit. But dude is a baller. Once he's on, he's on. He's
Right.
definitely on. And dude's different. Because dude's a linebacker out there that can run. And if you do not block, if you don't tackle him, he's gone. Like he did it. He faked it, went to 52 yards on him. 21 for 30, 203 yards, 3 TDs. Cook, nice rushing day, 79 yards. See, I love that because Cook actually led him in rushing, even though Allen had 74 yards rushing and 1 TD. Kincaid, 59 yards, 1 TD. Mason Rudolph, 229, not bad. 2 TDs, 1 interception. Warren and Harris, 38, 37, respectively. Fire move, 76 yards. Pickens, 50. Dante, 48. The thing about it is, when you have a legit quarterback, things run smooth. TJ Watt didn't get to play. I don't care what no one says. When he wasn't going to play, it was done. And it doesn't sound the same when I said done. It was done. It was over. Because
Yeah.
if you think that TJ Watt could not have made a fumble or got a couple of sacks, you are missing. I am no way near a Steelers fan, but I love football and I know football. When you miss a dude like him who had 19 and a half sacks or something like that, who's done had 19 plus the last 2-3 years, something like that, you miss a legend. Dude is a game wrecker. Gave him more time.
Yeah.
Gave him more time. That hurt because at the end of the day, maybe it'd been a little closer. Maybe you only lost by 7. Maybe it'd been time. Maybe in overtime. You just never know because dude is that good. Stop playing. Dude's the best defender in the league. Best defender in the league, bar none. And been for a minute. Everybody won't say Garrett and all that. No. TJ Watt is that guy. He's been that guy.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah, he's serious.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No. I'll just, it's going to be an interesting game next game. I can just say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Neither of us is afraid of the cold.
True.
So we'll see.
It's gonna feel like it's gonna feel like 70 degrees for y'all, even though it's only gonna be 30 degrees.
Exactly. And I'm surprised it ain't gonna be like 8 feet of snow. But
right.
Yeah. That's the only thing I'm taking away from this. I'm actually, I'm saying the Steelers should feel blessed and lucky that they made it this far after the season. I'm saying that they've had. So,
ooh, that's a good one. All right. The last game before we get into some questions before we get off here. Bucks 32, Eagles 9. Now,
you know what I'm gonna say.
Where's my laughing button? And I'm laughing because this. You cannot celebrate the Dallas loss and not take care of business. Rumor is they all watched the Dallas game in their little hotel, the team hotel, and they was partying, celebrating. And did not take care of business. Baker. How many Bakers does it take? It takes one. Mayfield is back, baby. Now, he might get blown out next game. But Baker, the candidate maker, he doesn't stink. 22 for 36, 337, 3 TDs, and dude is out there balling. Rashad White, 72 yards. Otto, 89. Moore, 60. And the crazy thing is, Mike Evans dropped 2 TDs. If he didn't caught him, the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, 251 TDs. Swift, 34 yards. Devontae Smith, who was the go-to guy before A.J. Brown, so let's don't get it twisted. He was that guy. 8 catches, 148. What's your thoughts on this game?
I'm happy that they.
I know you are too. It's 2 happy people.
Oh God, you know how I despise Nick Sirianni. God, I can't stand that man. So I'm so happy they lost. What I am sad about though is Jason Kelsey retiring after the game. But I'm so glad that they freaking lost. You know what I'm saying? Baker looked pretty damn good out there, man. And,
You know what that means, though?
What's that mean?
Next game, they're going to get blown out. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, yeah, no.
It's good. The average.
I'm trying to talk all about the
Wait.
good
No.
shit,
I got you. The average of losses. I mean, you don't go to the game 8-8, right? You don't go to the game 8-8. But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No. You all right though. You all right. So let me enjoy some of this Baker.
I love it.
Why it lasts. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. I like Baker. You know what I'm saying. I can't say he hadn't got his fair shake. That's for sure.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just more happy. I ain't gonna talk about anything else. I'm happy that the Eagles lost because I can't stand their coach.
Got you. I'm just saying that. That Baker. I mean, there's a reason why you was 8-8 going to the game, or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? 9-8. You was 9-8. You was 9-8 going to the game. There's a reason why. So it is what it is. All right, let's have some fun now. We got let me see, how many games was it? Like 16, something like that. So we got some questions. Each team that played this past weekend, and we're gonna fly through them because we want to get you guys off here, but we're gonna have a little fun with it. Let's go with this one. Let's go with Browns. What happens to Flacco? You go, then I go. What do you think is gonna happen?
I think he sticks around for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how healthy Depends on how healthy old boy gets. I don't know why his name is.
Quit drinking that pineapple or beer. That's why you belching and shit.
True, but it's not pineapple. But
Watson.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I think he still sticks around because I mean, you can't do what you did and just say, well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Pat him on the butt, and send him out the door. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
So when he comes to you and say, hey, man, I need guarantee that I'm going to play. Like for him, I'm going to put it this way. Dude's old. Dude's 38. And I mean, hell of a 6, 7, 8 game run, whatever he did. But as front office, you're going to want that $243 million guarantee to play.
Oh, no, you definitely do that.
So my thing is this. What is Flacco really think? Will you ready to go ahead and get this contract that's good? Maybe 2 years, $30 million or something like that, and you can be the backup and be ready to go anytime? Or do you try to go ahead and go to a team that maybe need a quarterback?
I say I say stay.
Mm-hmm.
I say stay, be the backup. You know what I mean? For that.
If you're gonna pay me nice like that, I'll be the backup too.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how. I mean, there may be other teams that need quarterbacks, but you know what I'm saying? How interested? You know what I'm saying? In Flacco.
I think it's gonna be more than you think. Just for the simple fact. And I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. It's more of a gap filler, right? Dude's 38. He's not gonna be your franchise quarterback. I think I'm gonna say this. What happens to Flacco? I think that they are gonna approach him, but I think somebody's gonna pay him a boatload of money to try to be the quarterback. But if you do that, it shouldn't be that much. If you try to win a championship, then you got to see who's coming for you because the Browns roster is legit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not fake. It's legit. So it's going to be on what he wants to do. He's already got a Super Bowl. So do you want to go ahead and try to get another Super Bowl, or do you want to get paid? That's going to be the key to me with that.
Right.
But I'm with you. I mean, if a shot caller ain't coming for me, then I'm staying. I'm gonna stay and do what I got to do because old boy's probably gonna get hurt again. C.J. Stroud, the best rookie quarterback ever, in your opinion? What you think?
That's a question.
Yeah,
That's a question, and
yeah.
I can't, in my mind, think of any other rookie quarterback that's doing what he's doing. So I mean, and like,
Is that
go
a
ahead,
yes?
go ahead.
Is that a yes? No, is that a yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna go with Dan Marino, 83. I'm gonna
Okay.
go Dan Marino. Dan Marino. Like we've had some ones that led some playoff teams. You know what I'm saying? We had I know Dan Dak. You had like three other ones. You had Luck who balled his rookie year. You had some people that did that, but I'm gonna go with the legend Dan Marino. But I'm gonna say this in retrospect. Let me, because I can't shit on Dan Marino. I'm sorry, I can't. But in this time, this era, and more of recent than anything, CJ Stroud is doing stuff that starters who've been in the league forever haven't done. Dude is
True.
polished. So you may not be the best rookie ever, but you probably top five, top six, top seven at least in the league right now. And
Yeah.
and as you continue to win, you're more. Let's be honest. You're more.
Right.
You're definitely more with that. Dude is good. It's real good. And for your rookie to come out and get this experience, now it's up to the coaches to make sure he stays on that level and enhance. Because we seen some other dudes. Deshaun Watson was tight when it started. He didn't do what he's doing, but he was tight at Texas too. So you got to see that. But CJ Stroud, I would take him in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Dude's nice. Okay. Dolphins. Go through all the teams who play. Can Tua lead them to a ship?
No.
Ooh. Real quick, why? Why you say that?
I think we've already seen it. Why? You know what I'm saying? I don't think. I mean, it's not like he's playing terrible football right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's he's elite,
No.
but you're not seeing elite football from him. So I do not think he is that guy to take them there. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the talent to try to do it, but I just don't think he's that guy.
I'm gonna say this because I know, like I said, you know how I am. I'm gonna say this. I say they can win a ship, but everybody around him has to be healthy and on. Meaning that if anytime we saw Trent, what was it Trent Difford win a goddamn something? One of them, Brad Johnson.
True.
I
But
mean,
that's
but I'm just
defense
saying,
mostly.
that's what I'm
though.
saying. The defense, but everybody around you, because the thing about it is, their coach, offensive scheming is way superior to Brad Johnson and Difford and all them. And they did have monster defense. You're absolutely right. I'm not saying Miami's gonna have, but he's got some players, so I can see it. But you got to make sure that the offensive line is legit. You got to make sure that defense is. That offense can hum so much that defense all they got to do is average. They ain't got to be great with the offensive power they have. Because he needs that, because I don't see him being tough enough to do it by himself like some of these other guys.
I agree.
So I'm agreeing with you, but I'm enhancing it. I'm saying these are the reasons why that he can do it. But I got you. You right. So I don't think it's no wrong thing, but you got to go ahead and make sure, dude, because he done play the whole season, dude. Last year he was concussion like a mother.
Yeah, true.
Chiefs. Mahomes playing in his first playoff road game. What's your thoughts on this? You Chiefs fan, you know whatever. What's going on? Because they're going to Buffalo. It ain't gonna be about no temperature. It's about home field advantage on this one.
Right. Obviously, we're in new territory here. But I expect Mahomes to be Mahomes.
Okay.
I expect him to do exactly what he's always been doing. Um, but my expectation of the people around him
Right.
is what I'm more concerned with. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's pretty much, what I'm saying, two consistent people that get the ball thrown to. Well, I will say three and a half consistent, with three consistent people to get the ball thrown to him.
Right.
Kelsey, Rashee Rice, and Justin Watson. These people are only catching the football.
At that two tight ends.
No.
What's
Noah
Watson?
Gray. No, he's a receiver.
Okay.
He's a receiver. You're talking about Noah Gray and what I'm saying.
And Bale and all them. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Watson is a receiver, but he tends to catch the ball when it's thrown to him. You know what I'm saying? I I'm concerned about Hardman. He alligator armed that one pass. I was like, are you kidding me? But that's neither here nor there. You asked me about Mahomes in his first playoff game. I expect Mahomes to be Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? He plays to win the game. He doesn't, you know what I'm saying? You can see it on his face how much he wants to win. So, do I expect go ahead,
do your pick, because you're not gonna be on the show tomorrow. So give me the score, give me the pick. What you thinking?
Of course, I'm going to go with my boys, my Chiefs, but I only think they're going to win by, what I'm saying, it's going to be very, very few. You know what I'm saying, like 3 or 4. Like It's not going to be much.
Okay. My thing is, one of the missing ingredients is, of course, the deep threat. Rice is coming on, but the deep threat is when Kelsey's on. I don't think Kelsey's there. That's the problem with, and people saying with the Swifties and all that. I don't know what the hell is going on. Like Matt is Swifty. Like, dude is not the same as he was. He's a successful podcaster with his brother. His brother's retiring. His brother's older than him. So, why not go out with him? Or, you never know what's the thought process of everything. And
right.
It's easier to guard him now because I put 3 people on him. You better get some no-name dudes to go ahead and ball. Yes, you have a hell of a quarterback, but these dudes, even though Rice did what he had to do, but he doesn't scare you enough.
Right.
Point blank. This is, and also let's keep it real. Like, and Andy Reid is a hell of a coach. We know that. But these young and up and comers dudes, they know how to scheme also too. I.e. Green Bay, McVay, all these dudes. So they got dudes running open like all the time. Well, if you take Kelsey, like to me, the problem is Kelsey. Which Kelsey we going to see? We see the ones who's dropping balls. That's a problem. Because the thing about this, that defense would be tested for the first time in a long time at Buffalo.
True.
And if it ain't no snow on that ground, then it's really deadly, because one thing that the Buffalo Bills have not had and they got this year is running attack. And it ain't just, and as much as I clown Cook's a good running back, and then his backup is the damn quarterback. So I think it's going to be a good one. But Mahomes, I think he's going to do what he got to do. But, it's about pressuring him. You got to move him out that spot.
Exactly.
You got to move his spot. All right, Cowboys, McCarthy or Quinn? This is a two-folded thing I had. This the first one. Who do you blame more for that loss, McCarthy or Quinn?
Quinn.
Okay. I'm going to go with Quinn too. Okay. On this one, who do you keep, McCarthy or Quinn?
It had to be McCarthy. It have to be. It doesn't make any sense any other way. Yeah, I would definitely keep McCarthy and get rid of Quinn, because that.
But
wow.
And I'm with you. You're a football person, because to me, even though McCarthy, he's the head of the thing, that offense done enough to show you that they can click and do stuff. You got to get a defender, DC that is not trying to invent the wheel and put people out of position and hope that they can survive and correspond. I'm with you. I think McCarthy should stay. Yesterday, if you talk to me, I would say McCarthy had to go. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's more easier to replace, come up with a defensive coordinator in the league than it is McCarthy, who has trust in these guys and have them humming. Because if you
Right.
go ahead and bring in some other dudes who ain't shit, then it's a problem.
Right.
Because now the offense takes a step back. I think you have to do that. I think it has to be McCarthy stay. Quinn, go, because we seen Quinn in Atlanta. He sucked. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff like that. So we'll see, without a doubt. Packers, is Love elite?
I feel like if you're a decent NFL quarterback and you have that much time to throw it, yeah, you can be. He had days to throw that ball. You know what I'm saying? So and he didn't have to really pull out the other part of his game, which is, you know what I'm saying, like running the damn thing. So is he elite? I don't know if he's proven elite to me,
Okay.
but he's definitely, you know what I'm saying, a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Which he should be when given that much time.
I'm gonna say this. He's gonna be is he elite? I think he has an opportunity to become elite in this playoffs. I think
Right.
that system is elite. See, people don't understand. A lot of these like Packers, Dolphins, 49ers, they allow you to be elite because they schemes are different. So I would love is better than Purdy. And people say, "Oh, no. Dude is better." Yeah, he is. He ain't got that shit of the receivers that are, he ain't got Dabo, so he ain't got Kittles, he ain't got all that. But he has a system. They all come from the same tree.
Right.
McVay and all them. Why you think McVay can take golf to the? It's the system. And if you got the players to go ahead who are top ranked, what do you think it's gonna look like? I think Love has an opportunity to prove himself, and I think LaFleur has an opportunity to show you, hey, hey, I'm here.
Right.
Without Aaron Rodgers, my system is great. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, but I think he has a chance too, and it's gonna show what's going on because he's going to the beast. But the thing about it, the beast defense has lacked the past 2-3 games itself.
Right. Right.
Let's
That's it.
be
Just
real.
give him some time. We'll see what happens.
The Rams, will Stafford be back?
Is there a reason why he shouldn't be?
He's older. He took another head hit, concussion. He don't have to prove nothing. You remember he was ready to sit out for a minute. That's all. I'm saying it more of from a Stafford point of view. I'm not saying it from a Rams
Right.
point of view.
Right. I mean, I I think he'll be back just for the pure love of the game.
Okay. Okay.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying? I don't, what I'm saying? Like you said, he doesn't really have anything to prove. But for the love of the game, I think he would come back. You know what I'm saying? It's that that older, quarterback mentality kind of situation where I know I can still play this game, but
Right. Right.
that kind of thing. So
I also think that you have a coach who now just told everybody that now he's back in love with the game. McVay said that I have my reason now. Like they brought the spark back. So basically, he was saying that, excuse me, the rumors that he was thinking about calling games and stuff like that had to be true because he
Right.
came out and said that I'm ready, and that's a scary thing for an owner because it's gonna be like, dude, you were one of the gifted minds. Like you got dudes he never heard of, and you still rocking and rolling.
right.
So what does it? And he's still a baby. He's still young himself. So it's like, what's next? What you want to do? Type stuff. So if I'm him, I'm at least got to keep him 1 or 2 more years if he keep him healthy, and then get a quarterback in because I'm gonna make it work. So
Right.
I think he will be back if it's up to the Rams. But he took a vicious hit we'll see. His family might say we done with this, and we'll see what's going on. The Lions' first playoff win in 32 years. We got Lions fans that never seen them win a playoff game in their life for the first time since what did they play? Was it Saturday? Was it Sunday? Sunday?
Sunday.
What?
Wow. 32
Ever.
years is a long time to get not to have a playoff win. That's incredible. That's an incredible feat. But again, like I said before, man, I'm really stoked. Not like I said, not just for the organization, but for the city, man. They
need that.
They deserve. Yeah, they need
And they
that.
need it. Yeah.
For sure. That's insane.
You know, and that's your lifetime is something. Our lifetime, you never know when you're gonna pass. Everybody's got a running clock, no matter what. So some of us have not seen nothing, and that's why, with my fanhood, and love for Dallas, I seen 3 championships.
Right.
I was in my 20s, but I seen them.
But you seen it.
A lot of people won't see one
Right.
in their lifetime. So that right there, this 32 years,
Right.
damn.
I mean, hell, I didn't even think I'd see what I've seen in my lifetime for my team.
And you got it. You got it. Yeah. And that allows you to stick your chest out and say, yeah. I remember that. This ain't Lynn Dawson and all them other people. I got this stuff. But hats off to the Lions and congratulations on that big time.
Congrats.
Steelers, Randolph or Pickett are free agent as the quarterback.
Randolph. Okay, hold on.
Rudolph. I'm sorry. Rudolph or Pickett. I said Randolph. Rudolph or Pickett are free agent as the quarterback next year.
Ooh, you would definitely have to go free agent. You would definitely have to go free agent, and hopefully somebody really good is out.
Would you go get Russell Wilson if you can?
I certainly would. Yeah, because he's head and shoulders above the other two. I definitely would.
If you can't go get him, if you can get Flacco, would you take him?
Would I take Flacco?
He's better than them two.
He's definitely still better than them too. Yeah, he's still better than them too. So yes, definitely, I would definitely go that route too. But we definitely have to find someone, what I'm saying, in the interim, so to speak.
If I'm Tomlin, who Tomlin said he's coming back, we had a question asking should he be fired or should he let him come back or whatever. But he said he's coming back. He had 1 year on his contract. He said he's coming back. If I'm him, it's all balls out, right? So right. I'm gonna get the best quarterback is out there. So I don't care if you went to Pittsburgh or you won 4-3 games. Look, I'm getting the best quarterback out there. But if I go for Russell or somebody like that, I'm about to have a long conversation with you. We don't want my goodies and all that stuff like that. We want you to win games.
Right.
Because Duke can be the ultimate game manager. He was a game manager when they won it. They didn't let him throw crazy stuff. And the difference is this. Pittsburgh Steelers have Pickett, who I always loved when he was at Georgia. Dante Johnson, you got to go ahead and pacify him, keep him entertained. You got running backs at galore. Dudes, they offense, now, tighten up the offensive line. They offense ain't too far. If they got a legit quarterback,
yeah,
they back in the swing of things. Back in the swing of things. So I'm with you on that. Let's see. Bills. Linebackers are injured. How will this affect this? Man, this is perfect. How would these, almost all 3 of them are out of the game and got hurt. How will this affect them against your boys?
Primarily the running game. Checo runs hard. You know what I'm saying? He gets past that first line of defense. You know what I'm saying? It's up in the air from there. So primarily, like I said, that because, I mean, you're going at this point, you're going to have to either they've already been putting 2, 3 people on Kelsey,
Mm-hmm.
so they're going to drop. They're going to either drop back and let us run, or they're going to have to come up, stop the run, and leave Kelsey open. I
Right.
mean, because you know what I'm saying. It's just one of they don't. There's no if with but I feel like if you know what I'm saying, it's a lose-lose situation either way.
Gotcha.
But I hope to get that Kelsey that likes to catch the football.
You better because my thing is this: normally a safety come down and get the tight end and stuff like that. Sometimes Kansas City do a two set tight ends and 3 set. So the linebackers got to be ready to
Right.
rock and roll too. So you got
Right.
special teamers out there. Are they confused or what? I think it's going to be a big thing. If they need to get Bernard back, somebody out back, somebody stable because that could be a issue. And you're absolutely right. But my thing is about the running game is this: it's easier if you're a linebacker. It's easy to attack the running game than it's that pass. So
Right.
yeah, that's going to be something big time. Eagles. You already hit. Kelsey is retiring. Big hit. Big dude's probably the best center in the game, bar none. That's gonna be missed. That tush push,
Right.
which is supposed to be over with, hopefully next year. But dude's that guy. He's been that guy.
Right.
But Eagles, should they keep Sirianni, the coach who everybody hate? The look, I got so excited I had to say even their own fans don't like him.
True. It's Philly, so they don't like a lot of people.
No,
So, but with that being said, I mean, as much as I don't like the man, you know what I'm saying, and it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all if he didn't keep his job.
right,
I mean, yeah, you had, you know what I'm saying, you took your team to the Super Bowl, and then you lost what 6 of your last 7 games, right?
right,
I
right.
mean, I mean, you can't really crap on him for it. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I don't know, Trav. This is the
I
league.
mean,
We don't
just
see
I mean,
we don't
the
see people get fired for less.
didn't the last one of the last Philadelphia Eagles coaches get fired after going into the playoffs and all this? You know what I'm saying? It's just like I get it,
Yeah.
I get it,
I think he's worse
but
than them though. But I think he's worse. This is real quick. I think he's worse because his personality sucks.
they're definitely
He ain't gonna lose because the product on the field, even though they fail, it's because his personality sucks. He don't know he don't know how to socialize with people, and he's an ass, and they don't like that if you're not winning. You talk all that shit, waving bye bye to Kansas City, and how about them Cowboys now? I mean, like if you're gonna do that, you got to win, and you went to
right.
the Super Bowl, but this year was the ultimate collapse. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, no. I agree with everything you just said. You know what I'm saying? You got a jerk as a coach. You know what I'm saying? So is that
Dra-
going to fit well with
look,
everyone else?
this so let me tell you this. Hold on. Dre put they loved him last year. Yeah, cause who don't like going to the Super Bowl? But you still got
Yeah.
flaws. Like when you lose, that's when you'll hear about the flaws. Winning cures all flaws.
Yes.
You didn't hear about nothing, but now you're hearing about the locker room don't like him. They don't like what he does and stuff because they losing or they lost. That goes down whatever. If you as a outside NFL fan watch him and can be like, dude's that guy as far as like you can see him like he's immature.
Right.
You're
He
too
definitely hasn't
old
matured
to
at all.
be you're too old to be immature as a coach.
Yeah, and I agree. And it's when was it the Kelseys was doing that podcast, and then Travis said something to Jason about what I'm saying about excuses coming
Right,
into the
right.
locker room yet, and he had to walk off the show and then didn't finish it off until the next day.
Yeah, he said, "Hey man, he was done." Like because he knows
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
locker room's a mess.
yeah,
That locker room's a mess, and he knows it. He's a
yes,
professional, and so that's why they keep him. But you got to think his GM and his like they making moves to try to win like every year.
Right.
They're like the Yankees. They're like, dude, we will sell the soul to get somebody. So it is what it is, and whatever. I ain't cheering for you.
You're right.
Last but not least, Baker, big payday. Is Baker going to get this big check?
Baker should, but you know what I'm saying, whether he will, probably not. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, he's been around the league, you know what I'm saying, different teams and all that stuff. I think he should get a payday. You know what I'm saying?
He earned it for this year.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I don't think he'll get it though. I would be surprised. Let's put it like that. I'll be surprised if he gets it. He definitely deserves it though.
Yeah, he definitely deserves something. It depends on what you're trying to give and how long you're trying to give it. Let's get it that way. He definitely does. And the thing about it is, I wouldn't give him like it'll be to me. Man, I'll take care of him because he's so inconsistent. I give you a 2-year deal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
35 mil, something like that. Because I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Right.
I mean, let's look at this. You was 9-8. You're gonna get your doors blown out. The brakes beat. Detroit gonna get that. Detroit is gonna. Eminem's gonna be rapping on the heaven. Him and what's that? Eminem. All the remaining Temptations. I know they all passed. All the people. Motown is getting ready. Whoever's left at Motown is gonna Smokey. Everybody's gonna be out there singing, doing their thing. They're not winning that game. And I know I'm giving up my sauce before I do it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for real. Big Sean and everybody's out there, man. It's done. It's deal. It's done. It's
done.
What do you say? Done. It's done. Done. It's definitely done. All right. So thank you guys for joining us. We always appreciate what you do. Appreciate Trav for coming on. Y'all know what's the deal, what we do. Take care of business. We give you what you need. Make sure you vote for those kiddos, man. They deserve it. So talking about our polls, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and follow, like, share, all that good stuff. We got a great show tomorrow. We're going to preview the playoffs. Playoffs. We're going to do that on Wednesday. Normally we do it on Thursday. Got a big interview on Thursday. So make sure you be ready for that. Travis got the Chiefs, of course. He's a Chiefs fan. He's going to do what he's got to do. Travis, thank you. Any last, real quick, what's the beer of the day?
Actually, I'm just drinking a Sierra Nevada. It's called a Dank Little Thing IPA. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you got?
I wanted to try.
I think I had that before. Did you let me try that before? I think it was a Ryan's.
I had the hazy little thing.
Okay.
This one's a little bit different. Be quite frank with you, I don't really like it much, but I'm gonna drink it because I bought it.
You gotta do it. Dre said, make sure give my number to Trav, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Yes, sir.
And also, he said real quick, nowadays you better have a nice quarterback, whatever the blah blah blah, going to torch these man. Dre, you are a Bears fan. You cannot cheer for the Lions. So we know you're going to go ahead and not be business-like with that. All right. Thank you, guys. See y'all tomorrow. God bless. Hey, stay warm. It's cold as the mother.
Yes.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch 'em at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.